Welcome back to the Stoic Tube. In life, we encounter all kinds of people. Some bring positivity, while others carry negative energy that can be destructive. An evil woman or man is someone who thrives on manipulation, deceit, and emotional harm. Their presence can be toxic, draining, and even dangerous if not recognized early. Here are 9 evident signs that the woman next to you may have evil intentions. 1. She constantly manipulates situations. A truly evil woman is a master manipulator. She twists words, plays mind games, and controls situations to her advantage. If you notice that she always makes herself the victim or shifts blame onto others, she may be manipulating you. Gaslighting. She makes you doubt your own memory or perception. Triangulation. She pits people against each other to create drama. Selective amnesia. She forgets promises or agreements when it suits her. Example, if you confront her about a lie, she might say, "You're overreacting, that never happened," making you question your sanity. 2. She enjoys seeing others in pain. Evil people often take pleasure in others' suffering. If she laughs at someone's misfortune, spreads rumors to ruin reputations, or deliberately hurts people emotionally, she has a sadistic streak. Schadenfreude. She feels joy when others fail. Cruel humor. Her jokes are often at someone else's expense. No remorse. She never apologizes for hurting others. Example, if a coworker gets demoted, she might smirk and say, "I knew they weren't good enough." 3. She is a chronic liar. Deception is second nature to an evil woman. She lies effortlessly, even when the truth would serve her better. Her lies can range from small exaggerations to life-altering deceit. Pathological lying. She lies habitually, even about trivial things. Fabricated stories. She creates elaborate false narratives. Love bombing. She showers you with fake affection to gain control. Example, she might claim to have a serious illness for sympathy, only to be caught out later. 4. She lacks empathy. A key trait of evil individuals is their inability to feel genuine empathy. She doesn't care about others' feelings and may even exploit emotions for personal gain. Cold reactions. She shows no concern when someone is hurt. Emotional exploitation. She uses people's vulnerabilities against them. Self-centeredness. Everything revolves around her needs. Example, if you cry in front of her, she might roll her eyes or change the topic. 5. She sabotages your success. An evil woman will subtly or openly undermine your achievements. She may spread rumors to tarnish your reputation, take credit for your work, discourage you from pursuing goals. Example, if you get a promotion, she might say, "They probably just felt sorry for you." 6. She is extremely charming, but fake. Evil women often have a charismatic facade. They draw people in with charm, but it's a mask hiding their true nature. Superficial kindness. She's overly sweet, but only when she needs something. Love bombing. She overwhelms you with attention, then withdraws it. Two-faced behavior. She acts friendly to your face but talks behind your back. Example, she might praise you in public but mock you in private messages. 7. She never takes responsibility. Accountability is foreign to her. She blames others for her mistakes and refuses to admit fault. Deflection. She turns accusations back on you. Playing the victim. She acts persecuted when confronted. No apologies. She never says sorry sincerely. Example, if she cheats, she'll say, "You drove me to it." 8. She is vindictive and holds grudges. An evil woman never forgets a slight, and she will retaliate. Revenge tactics. She schemes to get back at people. Silent treatment. She punishes you by ignoring you. Long-term resentment. She brings up past issues to guilt-trip you. Example, if you disagree with her, she might spread lies about you months later. 9. She thrives on chaos. Drama follows her everywhere. She enjoys conflict and keeps people around her unstable. Stirring trouble. She creates unnecessary arguments, isolating you. She cuts you off from friends, family. Emotional roller coaster. One day she's loving, the next she's cruel. Example, she might start rumors between friends just to watch the fallout. How to protect yourself from an evil woman. If you recognize these signs, take action. 1. Distance yourself. Limit interactions if possible. 2. Set boundaries. Don't let her manipulate you. 3. Document everything. Keep records of lies or abuse. 4. Seek support. Confide in trusted friends or professionals. 5. Stay emotionally detached. Don't let her provoke you. Final thoughts. Evil women, and people in general, thrive on control and destruction. The sooner you recognize their tactics, the better you can protect yourself. Trust your instincts. If someone consistently makes you feel drained, manipulated, or conclusion. Understanding and addressing toxic behavior. In today's complex social environment, we often encounter individuals who display behavior that can be described as manipulative, controlling, deceitful, or harmful. In extreme cases, some might even label such individuals as evil based on their negative interactions or the hurt they cause. However, it's important to recognize that the term evil is a strong and often misleading descriptor. What many people refer to as evil is often toxic behavior stemming from unresolved emotional issues, past traumas, or harmful coping mechanisms. Labeling someone as evil without understanding the root causes of their behavior can lead to unjust conclusions and perpetuate negativity. When dealing with a person who exhibits harmful behaviors, it's essential to assess the situation carefully. Rather than focusing on whether someone is evil, it's more productive to look at the specific behaviors that are causing harm and the impact they have on others. Here are some key considerations to help navigate the complexities of toxic relationships. 1. Understanding toxicity and manipulation. Toxic behaviors can sometimes be attributed to manipulation, narcissism, or a lack of empathy. A woman exhibiting such behaviors may seem to take pleasure in causing emotional harm, often leaving those around her feeling drained or anxious. Signs of manipulation include guilt-tripping, gaslighting, making others doubt their perception of reality, and using others for personal gain. In this context, the individual might act as though their actions are justified, regardless of the emotional toll they take on others. However, it's crucial to remember that these behaviors may stem from deep-seated insecurities or unresolved personal issues. 2. The impact of toxic behaviors. One of the defining characteristics of toxic behavior is its ability to affect others negatively. Whether through emotional abuse, cruelty, or continuous conflict, a toxic individual often creates an atmosphere of tension and discomfort. If you constantly feel belittled, disrespected, or manipulated by someone, it's an indication that their behavior is affecting your well-being. It's important to assess how much space you give them in your life and to consider whether maintaining that relationship is worth the emotional toll it takes. 3. Identifying the warning signs. Certain behaviors serve as red flags in relationships regardless of gender. These include lack of empathy. A person who lacks empathy will struggle to understand or care about how their actions affect others. They may come across as cold, indifferent, or dismissive of others' emotions. Chronic dishonesty. Lying or deceitful actions, even in seemingly trivial matters, can erode trust in a relationship. A good relationship thrives on honesty and transparency, and chronic dishonesty signals deep-rooted issues. Jealousy and possessiveness. Excessive jealousy or attempts to control someone's actions, behavior, or relationships can be a sign of manipulation or insecurity. Such behavior often stems from a desire for control and dominance. Verbal abuse or put-downs, constant criticism, insults, or undermining a person's confidence can lead to emotional harm. If someone consistently belittles you or makes you feel inferior, this is a significant indicator of toxic behavior. Emotional volatility, extreme mood swings, unpredictability, and the use of anger to control or manipulate others are key signs of a toxic individual. Emotional instability can cause confusion and anxiety in the people around them. Blaming others. A toxic person will often shift blame onto others for their own actions or shortcomings. They may refuse to take responsibility for their mistakes, and their behavior may be explained away as someone else's fault. Excessive need for attention. Some toxic individuals crave constant validation and attention, often at the expense of others. Their need for praise may overshadow the needs of those around them. Recognizing these behaviors can help you identify if you are dealing with someone who is consistently harmful to your mental and emotional health. In conclusion, encountering a woman with toxic or harmful behavior can be draining and difficult, but it's important to avoid jumping to conclusions and labeling her as evil. Rather, focus on recognizing specific toxic behaviors and responding appropriately. Establishing healthy boundaries, addressing harmful actions directly, and practicing empathy without enabling toxicity are essential steps to maintaining your well-being. Relationships, whether personal or professional, are complicated, and approaching them with clarity, emotional intelligence, and open communication can lead to healthier outcomes for everyone involved.